Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tin Man's Corner channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and today, like I told you in my previous video with the evolution of Godzilla animated, I was going to be reacting to tell an animated evolution of Mecha Godzilla. I thought that was a unique character for the Godzilla monster universe, and I thought that was like a cool looking robot design. And without further ado, I'm going to move you guys over to my computer screen now. I'm going to turn the lights off again so you guys can see my screen better. And let's get this reaction on the road, shall we? Alright, here we go. Evolution of Mecha Godzilla.
There seems to be a robo-doppelganger for every hero. But just how has Godzilla's mechanized counterpart evolved? Let's find out now. Animated! In its debut, the Showa Mechagodzilla cleverly wears a Godzilla disguise, which it quickly ditches. It has knee pads, a stout-bladed tail, arm insignia, and a neck window, while its head has a pointed antenna, yellow eyes, and red circular receivers. This cosmic monster, created by alien apes, has many abilities including a rainbow eye beam, chest lightning, a defense barrier, launchable missiles, and flight abilities. It goes after an ancient deity, but gets dismantled. In the sequel, the rebuilt mech is streamlined with longer fingers, prominent shoulder frills, foot spurs, tapered knee pads, updated arm symbols, and is tinted slightly darker. This time, Mecha G befriends a weird dinosaur, but when the cyborg embedded with its control device decommissions herself, Godzilla easily defeats his bionic double. In Adventure Godzilla, a cutesy bluish mech with yellow accents and crossed eyes appears. Plus,
I never seen that, folks. I didn't even know they had a animated version of this robot.
This bot loves asking skill-based questions. Heisei Mecha G has a smooth design with broad legs, prominent pecs, no tail blade, a cat-like face, and is much larger. On top of the similar functions to the previous mech, it has a rainbow mouth beam, electrified arm tethers, a strong diamond.
I like how this redesign looks right here. It looks more built up, armored-like, more tougher.
Coating, and a plasma stomach grenade. It later attaches to the Garuda ship, giving it shoulder-mounted beam cannons.
I like those cannons.
The super mech is piloted by the Japanese Defense Force, but isn't enough to defeat the reheated Godzilla. A cartoony Heisei model makes a Godzilla appearance, as well as a puppeted cameo in Godziban. In the video game Godzilla Generations, a second Heisei model adds Showa-like characteristics, extra arm weaponry, and...
Okay, they just really took it way too far with this design right here. Be like, he's got like exposed little arms right here that hold these cannons up. I said Godzilla could probably hit it with a beam and boom, break it off.
Elongated neck, stumpy tail, and flared legs. Its new capabilities include an added force field, a nuclear plasma cannon, and super speed. Godzilla Island includes a black-plated Showa Mechagodzilla with white eyes, and another disguised Mecha G briefly appears as well. Godzilla the series revives 1998's Godzilla. He's now purpley with beige dorsal fins, is emaciated, lacks a finger digit, and is given cybernetic enhancements, including the fully robotic right arm. This cyber monster has an atomic breath, dorsal fin missiles, and a sound wave deflector. He's under a villainous alien hive mind, but is no match for his own offspring. In Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, the bones of the 1954 Godzilla are fitted with mechanical parts.
Oh, yeah, I remember that plot line right there. Basically, the original Godzilla's spirit is inhabited into that machine. So, it thinks it is Godzilla, in other words.
This mech, named Kiryu, has a tapered tail, large dorsal plates, exposed wiring, and 3 head spikes. It has attachable blue shoulder cannons, matching arm railguns, and is remotely charged with microwave energy. Kiryu's powers include a maser mouth beam, electrified arm blades, and a freezing chest blast. Also, on occasion, Godzilla's soul influences this mech to cause havoc. In the follow-up, Kiryu has a darker coloring, is sleeker, has added chest reaches, a shorter neck, and a tinier head with smaller eyes. The right arm has a convertible hand drill, its attachable weapons are gray, and the chest now shoots a hyper-maser cannon. In the end, Kiryu sacrifices itself to sink a cocooned Godzilla. The anime trilogy mech has a convoluted design with theropod
I don't like
Long
that.
legs, massive dorsal plates, and a thin head. Despite being destroyed, its nanometal later forms a whole city. A virtual Kiryu is called upon in Ready Player One, outfitted with...
I seen that movie. I thought that was a cool movie, and I was glad they introduced Mecha Godzilla in there, but he looks totally radder in that one. Or super dope, in other words.
red lights, added tubing, 2014 Godzilla-inspired spines, and is the smallest live-action Mechagodzilla. It has an atomic breath and targeting finger missiles, although its control center is easily destroyable. The Monsterverse Mechanical Titan is blocky, with darker plating, beady eyes, rectangular dorsal fins, large
that
eyes
one
with
looked more like the Terminator of Godzilla's right there. I said they kind of bulked him up a little bit too far on this one.
claw-like hands, spread feet, and a prominent red glow throughout its body. This is also the biggest Mechagodzilla yet. It's neurally linked to a telepathic Ghidorah skull, and is equipped with some of the mech's usual abilities, along with added buzzsaws and a drill-tip tail. But it's no match for a monkey-lizard tag team. Singular Point features a Showa-inspired Robo-Godzilla built upon a Godzilla skeleton. It has a dark red torso, beefy legs, circular joints, and possibly a longer tail, although this apocalyptic robot is so far inactive. Chibi Godzilla's mech is rounded, with yellow trim and pointed ears, but this little fella just can't compete with the original Mecha cheese.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen some of these cartoon-looking ones. I was like, really? Anyway, let me move the camera back to where I had you guys at and give you my final thoughts. Alright guys, that was my evolution to Mechagodzilla and Tell It Animated. Aaron, you did a good job with that video. But I was about to say about one of the Mechagodzillas when they were talking about putting the OG Godzilla skeleton into the armor. I was like, yeah, it makes you wonder what he's thinking. Be like, I'm dead, but then I'm back in this metal body. You know what I'm saying? Like, makes you wonder what they're thinking. And he has to go fight another Godzilla that looks just like him. But anyway, that's going to be it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications for more tele-animated content like this. This has been another successful installment of the Tin Man's Corner channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor. And sayonara, everybody. And have a nice day.